Reddit here, and today we're going to be doing another CNC type project where we build a box for this topper, which will go up there. So this is 22-inch whatever Spectre Ultra Slim whatever I got off Amazon. So it does have the mounting things here. I'm gonna have to remember this because that'll conflict with my wood. So basically I'm going to take some measurements and drop a little box in FreeCAD to cut on my Maslow machine. So it's good that it has these Versa mount holes, because honestly I didn't even look, and usually when I do that it doesn't have them, so that sucks. The thing with this though is the topper is a weird aspect ratio, so I'm going to build it so it covers up. So all you see is like the middle of the screen, I guess, or the top, because I think I'm going to put those 5 flashers along the bottom of the case for this, so that'll be helpful. So let's do some design in here. Scratch figuring. So basically this is what it's going to look like. We got our little inset here that only shows the visible area. Then we got the inset that's kind of wide on the bottom to cover up the part we don't want showing, so we have our proper aspect ratio. Then the outside cover. And then here's the mount, the flat part that'll go on the back like we had on the other part. Some spacers on the DMD or back glass, whatever monitor. Here's the sides of the box. And then here's the little piece we need to cut for the kickstand for the main monitor. So let's go draw this up in AutoCAD real quick, or not AutoCAD, FreeCAD. Yep. The front looks pretty good. One thing that irritates me about FreeCAD is you can't like draw something in the middle here for it to cut out, because it doesn't support 2 independently floating bodies. So that's aggravating. So that means rather than having one file you can just hit cut and it does all of it, you have to do this one by one. It doesn't take much longer, but God, it's irritating. You just can't hit go. It's good to assemble it in 3D space here, because you'll find your mess ups. And I don't know, I should have shown you, but I did mess up this blue part. It's the same part, but I had it an inch too short. So after assembling it, I was able to see that and fix it before, you know, cutting and wasting wood and all that nonsense. All right, so you can see it's got the little indent right here to where my stuff's gonna go. It's got a little space here for the bolts to go through, and I'm gonna leave this back open. I can put a door on it or something if I want to, but you know, you're not gonna be able to see it. It's up against the wall. And it's got the little space for the monitor. It's got your little dead space here that I may put those 5 little flashers on. I haven't figured out how to mount them. I bought the ones without the 3 or the 2 screws on the side, so that kind of sucks. So you got the bolt thing, and then this little chunk up here is just off by itself doing nothing. That's the clamp for the kickstand on the playfield TV. So I need to cut 2 of those as well. Alright, now I'll make some G-code up here and go out to the Maslow. right, well, we built this box. Sorry, my GoPro battery died while I was doing the time lapse, so hopefully I got a lot of it, but that's the bottom, obviously. Fits all right. Gotta wait for all the putty here to dry, and then we'll sand it and paint it. There's all the other pieces, clamps. I forgot to put this hole when I was CNCing, so it kind of looks sloppy. It still needs another coat of paint, but I'm gonna wait for that to dry. All right, so this, I drilled this little hole here so the start button would fit. Kind of expanded this a little bit. I might throw another coat of paint on the front so it doesn't look like shit. But fits in there now. Kind of see, I cut the little holes for the cords, and the bolt holes actually came through here, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use the front ones, but we'll see. I think the back box, or the front monitor might fit there, so I may have to draw more holes back a little farther. All right, so then I ground these, or routed these seams in here for the addressable LEDs. Figured if they were recessed a little bit, the TV wouldn't hit them. This is why you don't experiment on your finished product, trying to figure out how to use a router. But it took, I tried to do it, well, I'll spare you the details, but practice a little bit. Because you can see over here, once I figured it out, that side looks great. I did 2 passes, you know, half depth and full depth. I don't know what it is, maybe a 1/4 inch deep or so. So it looks pretty good. Then I drilled some holes here for the side rail. There's one there, and there's one down there under the hinge, but it goes into the shelf here, so I don't know, maybe we'll see what we do with those. So we got some good stuff. So let's come back probably next weekend and paint. So I gotta repaint this. I don't think this will be so obvious once it's cleaned up. So I'll repaint that, put another little coat around, and wipe off all the dust before I do it. Like I said, maybe repaint this a little bit here, but once the plunder's in, it does pretty well cover everything up. It is a little bit low, but that's all right. All right, let's see what happens. All right, probably gonna end the video right there. So I'm gonna put another coat of paint on this tonight and one more tomorrow. And then I'll see if those need it, just touch up the insides. And then let them dry for a while. And come back next time and hopefully get this friggin' thing, monitors at least, done so we can move on to something more fun. So anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know how bad I screwed it up, and keep it real. We'll see you next time. Really appreciate you watching.